Juanita. Jack. Natalie. Diego.
I am so glad you'll be able to visit me this week. Oh, but I have to ask for your forgiveness. Perdón. Please forgive me because I will not be able to pick you up at the airport. Could you please, por favor, take a taxi to my house? Oh, that's great. Muy bien. Gracias. Thank you. Gracias. You're welcome. No hay de qué. Oh, we're going to have so much fun together. Adiós. Hasta luego. Oh, nuevos amigos. Hola, ¿cómo están hoy? I was so busy talking to a friend of mine who was coming to visit that I didn't notice that you were there. I am so excited because my friend is coming here for a mariachi competition. I met her and her family when I was visiting Guadalajara, Mexico. I'll have to tell you about mariachi and that music later. But first, I think I need to clean this house. Come in. Está abierto. It's open. Hola, Juanita.
Hola, Señorita Garcia. I was in the park riding my bike, and I thought I would come to see if you needed my help.
Juanita, I sure do need your help today. Would you mind helping me clean? A friend of mine is coming to visit, and I need to make sure that everything is very clean.
Sure, I help my mom clean all the time, but please, por favor, show me. Enséñame how you like things done.
I have a great idea, Juanita. While we clean, we can also learn some new words in Spanish together. We can learn words for some commands, like show me, enséñame, enséñame. Una vez más,
Enséñame. That will make cleaning a lot more fun, for sure, Señorita Garcia.
Let's get ready to clean, Juanita. But before we do, why don't we do the Nuevos Amigos cheer to get us in the mood to learn and clean? Are you ready, Nuevos Amigos?
N-U-E-V-O-S A-M-I-G-O-S. Nuevos amigos, ra, ra, ra.
That was great, everyone. First, we need to review some of the commands so you know what I am saying while we clean. Okay, Juanita?
Okay, Señorita Garcia.
You might want to write down the commands down in your Spanish journals, Nuevos Amigos. If I need you to give me something, I'll say dame. Let's say it together.
Dame.
If you want me to bring you something, you can say tráeme.
Tráeme.
If I want to tell you to walk, I would say camina.
Camina.
But if we need to hurry, I would tell you to run. Corre. Corre. If someone knocks on the door, you would say toca. Toca. We might need to tell that person to go away. Váyase. Váyase. Because we are busy. Oh, we may have to see how many clean towels we have. So later I'll tell you to go count. Cuenta. Cuenta. Do you think you can remember that, Juanita?
I think so, Señorita Garcia. Let me see if I've got all of them. Show me is enséñame. And give me is dame.
Dame.
And bring me is tráeme.
Tráeme.
Walk is camina.
Camina.
And run is corre.
Corre.
Knock on the door is toca. someone to go away, you say, váyase.
Váyase.
Oh, and to tell someone to count, you say, cuenta.
Cuenta.
I did remember them all, Señorita Garcia. I also know a few others that I learned in school.
Okay, Juanita, let's hear them.
Sit down is siéntate.
Siéntate.
And stand up is párate.
Párate.
And I almost forgot my favorite command word, color.
I know what that one is. Colorea. Let's say it together, Juanita. Colorea. Those are very important commands to know, Juanita. I'm glad you thought of them. Let's review those 3 again to make sure our Nuevos Amigos have them and remember them and maybe write them in their Spanish journals. Sit down is siéntate and stand up is párate. And Juanita's favorite, to color or color is colorea. Colorea. Okay, Juanita, let's get started. But before we get started, we need to learn what the verb for the day is. The verb for the day is caminar, to walk. Let's say that together, Juanita. Caminar. And we just learned the command for the verb for the day, which is camina. Camina. Can you help me think of a sentence for
A, E, I, O, U. Yo soy el gigante. ¿Y cómo estás tú? I see you are very busy cleaning today, Señorita Garcia. Do you have something special coming up?
Yes. Hola, gigante, ¿cómo estás? I have a friend coming from Guadalajara, Mexico. And my friend is coming to participate in a mariachi competition. And she's going to stay with me while she's here. There is so much to do before she arrives. Oh, and we haven't really gotten started. Could you help us by coming up with a sentence for our verb for the day, gigante?
I am always glad to help. Okay, Nuevos Amigos. I hope you're ready because I have the perfect sentence for you. Make sure you write it in your notebook so you don't forget it. Me gusta caminar a la casa. I like to walk home. Me gusta caminar a la casa. Let's do that one more time. Me gusta caminar a la casa.
Me gusta caminar a la casa. Thank you so much, gigante. It was such a great help. I don't suppose you want to stick around and help us clean, would you? You are so big that we would be finished right away.
I'm sorry, Señorita Garcia, but I can't. I have to do some cleaning of my own in my castle. But I'm sure that with Juanita's help, you'll be done in no time. Adios.
Adios, gigante.
Adios.
Well, Juanita, it looks like it's just you and me. I don't think our Nuevos Amigos want to watch us dust the furniture and sweep the floor. So while we clean, Nuevos Amigos, why don't you sing the Nuevos Amigos theme song?
Me gusta caminar a la casa. Me gusta caminar a la casa. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, cha cha cha. Me gusta caminar a la casa. Me gusta caminar a la casa. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, cha cha cha.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Juanita. I don't think I would have finished so quickly without your help.
had a lot of fun helping Señorita Garcia, especially because I got to learn some new commands in Spanish. Learning always gives me a lot of energy, but you promised you would tell me about your friend and about mariachis.
Of course, Juanita, I haven't forgotten. I met my friend and her family when I traveled to the city of Guadalajara in the state of Jalisco. They all play in a mariachi group. Okay, Nuevos Amigos, let's spin the globe and see where we land. Dale, 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 no pierdas el tino, mide la distancia que hay en el camino. We landed in the state of Jalisco, Mexico. Mariachis are musical groups that originated in Mexico. They use instruments like the violin, the guitar, the trumpet, the bass or bajo, and this huge instrument called the guitarrón. They are typical of the state of Jalisco, but they have become the cultural ambassadors of Mexico, and many Mexican artists use mariachi in their performances. Now, there are also many mariachi competitions around the United States for professional groups and for school groups. We have many mariachi groups in our own schools.
Se le murió en el camino. Quiero decir y no quiero decir a quien quiero bien, decir a quien quiero bien, quiero decir y no quiero. A quien quiero yo no van a saber a quién, y eso es lo que no quiero decir a quien quiero bien.
The origin of the mariachi has been lost, but its roots most likely come from one of the languages that was spoken in Mexico before the Spanish conquest. There is a popular but mistaken myth that it comes from the French word mariage, because the French occupied Mexico from 1862 to 1867. I think it probably comes from a word the Coca Indians used to refer to either a wooden platform for dancing or the tree from which the platform was made. The earliest use of the mariachi that has been recorded refers to events or people centered around a wooden platform. By the late 19th century, the word mariachi was used to refer to musicians performing at events. Today, the word mariachi describes a musical style played by a group of musicians. Don't forget, learning about other cultures helps you to better understand the world we live in. Now that we have learned what a mariachi is, I thought I could show you how to make your own mariachi vest. Here are the materials you will need: black felt, puff paints, variety of colors, craft needle, black thread, scissors, stick pins, and a vest pattern. First, you lay your pattern, and you have two patterns, one for the front panel and one for the back. So you lay your pattern on top of the felt, and for the front panel, you're going to cut out two pieces. And you lay your pattern on top of the felt and pin it all the way around. So you make sure it doesn't move, okay, amigos? Then cut your pieces carefully. Cut all the way around like I already have done. So I cut out my two front panels and my back. All right? Now I'm going to remove the stick pins from the pattern all the way around, and I'm removing the pattern also. So what I'm going to have left is my front panel, and I have that here for you. Now decorate your vest panels with puff paint and let it dry for 24 hours. You see, amigos, I've started here. I've started decorating using these puff paints, and you can use different colors. Like right now, I'm going to add this bright pink, just like this. And you can create your own design. That's right. So you can continue decorating as much or as little as you want. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to start sewing the front panels to the back using a running stitch. And I have started and I've pinned the front panel to the back. So here I have the thread and the needle, and I'm using red so you can see exactly how I'm doing it. So I'm using this running stitch, and I'm going using one and another, and I sew it all the way across. All right? And that's it. Let's review the steps. Step 1, cut out the pattern in felt. Step 2, decorate the panels. Step 3, let it dry for 24 hours. Step 4, sew panels together, just like I showed you. Now can wear to any fiesta. Well, Nuevos Amigos, I am just waiting for my friend to get here. I told her, toca la puerta cuando llegues. Knock on the door when you arrive. I'm so glad I managed to clean the house. That is with Juanita's help. And that we were able to learn some new commands in Spanish. Let's go over the commands we just learned. Show me is enséñame. Enséñame. Give me is dame. Dame. And bring me is tráeme. Tráeme. Walk is camina. Camina. And run is corre. Corre. Knock on the door is toca. Toca. And when you want someone to go away, you say váyase. Váyase. To tell someone to count, you say cuenta. Cuenta. Sit down is siéntate. And stand up is párate. And color is colorea. Colorea. Our verb for the day was caminar, to walk. And the sentence for the day was me gusta caminar a la casa. We also talked about the mariachi and their music, which I love so much. Well, Nuevos Amigos, I guess my friend has arrived. So for now, I will say adios. And remember, Nuevos Amigos, that when we learn a new language, we also make new friends.